welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your general read for the month of October. This is for anyone Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Leo. Also know you guys. General read, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So we're just going to get to it, Leos. Apologies for late recordings, also not recording. I've definitely been needing to take a longer break to allow myself to integrate. So I will be giving this message to all the videos I get to. Hopefully I will get to all 12 signs this week, but it's been very challenging. You guys know there's about 6 planets in retrograde, so that definitely slows things down for a lot of us, especially we're in Mercury retrograde. So with this energy, Leo, main energy, judgment is what I've got for you. And what I'm really feeling is self-evaluation. When I was shuffling, I did see the death card, and in this deck it's called transformation. So I really feel there is, I mean, I've already done 2 readings, and I feel Spirit is kind of, you know, slapping our hands this Mercury retrograde and making us sit with ourselves. So I really feel this is just gearing towards you and self-evaluation of how you show up in the world and to your friends, your family. Also how we're deceptive to ourselves in terms of who we keep in our lives, who I think even with our routines, and I feel like lifestyle, that's what I'm getting. So this will be, judgment is about redemption. It's about how we've been doing things repeatedly. It's about really, you know, having the opportunity of rebirth, which is why the death energy did show up. So definitely self-evaluation here. No more stagnation. What's keeping us stuck? What's holding us back? But let's see what the major arcana shift. You guys know I love to choose this, even though we've got major arcana here already from this deck. But let's see what the major arcana shift is for you, Leos. Capricorn was judgment and moon, so I'm not surprised to see judgment. All right, what do we got for Leos? Arcana shift for October. There we go. Oh my God, your Sun and Emperor. So of course, Leos, you guys always show up very strong in your reads. You know, here, congratulations for here. The Sun is positive recognition here. And here, congratulations, your plans have worked out perfectly, and now it's time to shine. Brilliant new ideas will present themselves to you, and success is all but assured. Express yourself openly and honestly, knowing that those surrounding you are trustworthy. Be open to unexpected opportunities. What I'm highlighting here is express yourself openly and honestly. And I feel like this is the self-evaluation here, is knowing that those around you are trustworthy. Who is trustworthy, who is not? I think there's a sense of loyalty also. But here with the Emperor energy, you have your plans are on target and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods. The key is to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual. Seek a mentor. Seek out for a mentor. Now, what I'm highlighting here is the organization and discipline to your methods. I think because you're a fixed sign, and obviously we have fixed sign here with your Sun, so there is fixed energy here. And what I'm feeling, there is stuck energy. There's stagnation that's holding you back. Maybe a certain perspective. The Emperor can be firm and like stuck in some ways that can keep them very stagnant. And so this energy, and I'm speaking as an Emperor energetically, there's a need for more logic, you know, gentle logic in terms of it being softer, not harsh. You know, it's funny because before I sat down, I knew I was going to do your reading, Leo. I literally was like, what I feel like Leo's energy is going to be like stubbornness, something with their stubbornness. And it's just like this energy of it's time to just not hold on to things. Like I really feel this Mercury retrograde, Spirit wants everyone to just stop, you know, pause, reflect, and really come from a different place in their heart. So this deck is called what I will allow, and then we're going to look at what you will surrender. So let's see what you need to allow, Leos. What's Leos need to allow? Yeah, so stuck. I feel like this is like that stubborn energy that I'm feeling. So let's see, what do we got? I allow myself to release fear. I feel this need to control, and that is a Leo energy, right? You know, there is some stubbornness. And here, I do want to point out, I allow myself to have personal boundaries. Yeah, I feel this is also that you know, having a sense of loyalty to the wrong people, maybe. Guilt. I feel we had guilt for Leos a few readings back. So let's see what you need to surrender. This is definitely a review. Surrender resentment. Holding on to... how did I know, Leo, you were going to take me here? Holding on to resentments only poison you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. And that's what I'm saying here with this Emperor. It's like you got to be gentle. I feel like there is a harsh energy here, maybe a little bit angry, and this is where the resentment comes in. And this is why I was feeling before I sat here, like I feel like I'm going to deal with something. You know, this is the slap in the hand that Spirit is saying. No more. You know, try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. Positive situations, which is your sun. Surrender your addictions. Yep, whatever you're addicted to, substance, food, people, sex, or overworking. Take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with a healthier alternative. This could be a mental thought. This is just not these specific things maybe some of you have. But I feel like this is that your addictions to, even your addiction to resentment, your addiction to attach to a certain emotion, a memory, something that cannot be released, that keeps you in this constant cycle, right? Holding on to resentment only poisons you. So it's like a hamster wheel. And that's the fear of maybe not feeling out of control. My Leos, why do you guys always like... Leos are tough. You guys are tough, but you guys can come out of this. It's really, and this reading is not going to be for everyone, okay? So obviously, you guys know I deal with shadow. Other readers do the other side. You know, their spirit guides do more optimistic positivity, but it has no depth in the sense of what you need to do to get there. This will get you there. You can go to those other readings after if you wish, but you guys know I do shadow here. All right, and I do it out of love. So let's see, spiritual. Let's see what your transition is, your soul's transition. What is for the month of October, Leo's soul's transition? Letting go. I mean, come on, you guys. And teacher. Releasing the need to control allows the universe to do its job. And then you are involved in a situation that will help evolve you or someone else. Lessons should be considered a gift during our human experience. And this is what I'm getting. Look at it as if it's taught you a lesson. Your cycles teach you a lesson. That's what judgment is about. What are the lessons we learned, right? This is why I said it's a self-evaluation. What did you learn? What the lessons taught you? What did these karmic cycles teach you? They were a teacher to you and you were a teacher to them. So it was all a lesson. Lessons should be considered a gift during our human experience. Human experience. You're going to experience setbacks, but we can't hold on to things, right? We need to release. There's no need to control. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't say anything about us or any less of us, right? And Spirit doesn't want you to feel that way. And we don't want to think less of other people, because at the end of the day, it's also their journey, not yours. And we have no control over someone else's soul's journey. So I knew Spirit was going to give me, but no more deceiving. I feel like there's a deceptive, there's an illusion here of something needing to work out a specific way. And this is probably just for some of you in this specific message, but you know, overall. So let's see, Spirit, give me 2 overall messages here. Woman holding a coin, and then we've got community, and of course it has to do with people. So let's get more. This woman holding a coin. I feel like community. So woman holding a coin, we've got the devil and conflict and defeat. I mean, again, we're talking about fears. We're talking about addictions here. I think it's an addictive pattern. Maybe some of you have someone in your surrounding that's very egotistical, that kind of breaks you down, you guys. So do be mindful of that. That can be an issue here as well. It can be someone who really is manipulative in terms of finances, just really interfering with your bag. And for others of you, it's the other way around, right, Leos? It could be just you. There's a sense of ego with your physical, an addiction to the physical things of our lives. You know, Leos love the finer things, and this is Earth sign, right? Woman holding a coin, right? Gender aside. There are attachments to the finer things in life, the things that are physical in our life that really don't shed any happiness, right? Confidence. It's just going to leave us still depleted. But there's something there is a lesson happening here for some of you, where that is a big lesson, where it's like release the attachment to those things, the addiction to those things that really aren't giving you your 10 of Cups, not really serving. These connections are not, right? Community here. You've got firm foundation, which is the 4 of Pentacles, holding on to relationships, surfaced relationships, suffering in silence, but yet in your quiet time, you're like, they're not fulfilling. There is a lack of fulfillment here. This reading feels very specific, so this may not be for everyone. Definitely, if you're in a happy situation, do not dislike this video. This video is not for you, okay? This just means it's not your energy, and that is okay. But let's not, prevent someone else from seeing the message either. So let's see what we've got here. Why the devil? Why the temptation here? Why the devil? I mean, seriously, 5 of Swords. Yeah, someone is really taking advantage here. There's not an equal give and take. So either they're taking advantage of you or you're doing it to someone. I feel like I'm speaking to both, right? Because let's be honest here. I as much as every sign wants to feel they're the angels of all signs, we've got shadows on both. Every sign has a shadow and light. We've got good and bad people on all levels, right? So I feel like I'm speaking to both. But in your surrounding or yourself, there's an unequal playing field here, and it all has to do with material. I feel lots of high ego with the generosity. It's not really, done out of fairness. It's done out of just making, I really feel serving the ego here. I do it because it feels very narcissistic in a lot of ways. I'm sorry. So if you have a narcissist around you, That's what it's time to walk away. Six of Swords. Really find a peace of mind. Now, for others of you, it's just the dissatisfaction of the people who just aren't really fulfilling. These connections that are not fulfilling has you suffering in silence. And that's why Spirit say, release the need to control allows the universe to do its job. You don't need to keep them. Give me more of this conflict and defeat. Why the conflict and defeat? Three of Cups again. Nine of Swords. You guys, the same energy. This is why I use different decks. This is the same thing right here. Right here. Same thing. Lack of satisfaction. Five of Swords. Five of Swords. And then, of course, same energy with the Six of Pentacles. Again, with your surroundings. This Mercury retrograde is really a push energy. This is self-evaluation of, again, whoever is needing to release or whoever is behaving this way. This feels very, for some of you, it's manipulative. Like it could be family, relatives, and just an exhaustion. You know, mom, dad, needing to speak up. I'm going to use another deck here. Let's see what we've got. The King of Swords. It's really someone a very detached. This is detached energy. Give me more of this firm foundation. Interesting. These same cards that came out for Capricorn. So Four of Cups, High Priestess, and the Knight of Wands for firm foundation. And again, the discontent here with the Four of Cups. There's, again, discontent. I think this is what is experienced in the silence here, Leo. So, you know, intuitively, you know, there's something unfulfilling. The stabilization, firm foundation, which is the Four of Pentacles. It's a need to let go. They're not serving you. It's time to let go. You intuitively been feeling this for some time. There's no need to feel any fear. Release the fear and attachment to these individuals. They do not define you. They do not need to validate you. This is Knight of Wands. For some of you, I am feeling this could be a person. You might have a Knight of Wands, someone who's been using you for sexual needs, and it's just been a Knight of Wands energy, no commitment, no anything. I don't really focus on love here, but obviously relationships affect us, and so there's something really affecting someone. Or this could be, again, because this is representing fire sign, this could be you, Leo, who has been living this rendezvous life and just kind of going with the flow to avoid any attachments, and it's leaving you lonely, suffering in silence. You know, this is not satisfying. It's not fulfilling. It's bringing more conflict. This is why Spirit is saying it's time for the gentle logic. Apply some logic. There's a need for logic here of what makes sense in our lives and what we need. So let's see the suffering in silence. What is the suffering? The Nine of Swords. I mean, yeah. Nine of Swords. It's about time. Spirit is like, I really feel Spirit is saying, I don't care. This is the slap in the hand. The Hanged Man and the Justice card for the Nine of Swords. It's time to change the perspective. Time to get yourself out of the situation if someone's really interfering with your energy, taking advantage of you. You need to bring order into your life with justice. Spirit wants to bring you to order. You don't need to suffer anymore. Past energy, yeah. It could be loyalty, and you know, Leos, we know you guys are loyal. Your hearts are big. Your hearts are very big, and so it's really difficult to process and to understand why people you love so much can hurt you. But I really feel this is for you. This is a self-evaluation of what's next and how committed you are to your happiness. I mean, you guys, look at this energy. Yeah, Ace of Cups, yeah, you need to restabilize. And there goes that Nine of Swords again, and the Devil's back. Some of you, it could be a marriage, and you're just not happy anymore. And this marriage with Justice here needs, like, really think about what, like, you're not happy. It's time to let go. And the fears can be, right, the lack of stability here with the Four of Pentacles, right, not knowing what to do, not knowing how to pursue this change with the Knight of Wands. But you guys know, I'm not gonna beat this down because I know this is not gonna be a high valued message here, but do know I say it out of love. So because this is so deep, this is the self-parenting oracle deck. Let's see what needs to be, what you need to do to reparent yourself, heal, you know, feel like you don't need to feel this fear of letting go, this control that maybe exists within you as well. It is now safe to acknowledge when I do not feel seen or heard despite doing my best to express my needs. I choose to remember that in times where I feel as though my needs are not being met by those around me, I may find empowerment and clarifying those needs and prioritizing behaviors that allow me to meet them on my own. So again, we're talking about your needs, right? And the people in your surrounding, you know, is now safe to acknowledge when I do not feel seen or heard despite doing my best to express my needs. So this, like I said, some of you, it's a marriage. There is something here, and you guys know, so put where the shoe fits, because I'm not going to go into depth to beat this down, but there is a someone's not, this is an unfulfilling energy. Someone's not fulfilled, and the needs are not being met here. There's a need that's not being met here. So let's see what are the guidance for you, Leos. Let go again. You guys, this is why I do multiple decks in my reads. This lesson was a teacher. You know that it was to teach you guys, okay? That's just how the soul's journey operates. It's the way it is. And so here we have time to walk away and let go of a situation or person. There is nothing at this moment that you can do to control it. Let go and release it. The universe knows what to do. The universe keeps telling you, we know what to do, right? We know what you need. Right? The universe says, need control, allow the universe to do its job. No more controlling, gently guided by, let yourself be gently guided by logic here. Not control, but logic. And education. This is a good time to educate yourself more in what you want to achieve in life. Study now puts you into the right direction of your life's purpose. Preparation is key. And education, what did I just say in the beginning of the read? This is like a self-evaluation. So in that self-evaluation, you get to see yourself and say, how prepared am I for the life I truly want? Am I meeting those standards that I hold myself to? And if you are, this energy clearly is a stagnant energy. So someone in your energy is holding you back, or you're holding yourself back, Leo. So let's see what the abundance message is. What guidance for abundance? What guidance for abundance for Leos for October? These energies are so tough with these, like, you guys, these retrogrades are not going to be easy. Okay, so face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. Again, we're talking about releasing fear. I allow myself to release fear. It's releasing fear, any fear. For some of you, if it is a marriage where the financial setbacks will put you in a setback, that's just what divorce does. That's what separation does. That's what change does. it will set you back, but no fears, because in the other side, there is support. The universe is saying, let us do our job. We're here to help you. This was a lesson. Take the lesson and just go. Just go. Okay, so Leo, I'm going to leave it there. I love you. I know this was tough, but you guys know I do this out of love. And it's just part of my mission here. So I love you. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoyed my frequency. But remember to live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.